Previously on the O.M.E.N podcast.
You cannot let people get suspicious of us.
Oh!
We need to kill as many people as possible who are vampires, but also there might be some collateral damage, but also we're doing it for God.
I have a bunch of werewolf cards in front of me, and I'm going to be trusting this game to the heart of the cards. Every night and every day, I will be pulling one of these cards out. Once I run out of cards, bad things will happen.
Huh.
You see the body twitch. It cracks open like an egg. You fire again at the creature that's crawling out of the corpse. Her top half is pretty much all gone, splattered all over the pavement. Who did this?
I think it was him.
I'm innocent. You can't do this.
You should have sold us the 40 houses, bitch.
You want to go to Gumboland?
I fancy a water park.
Yeah, let's check out Gumboland, guys.
What will happen next? Find out on this exciting episode of O.M.E.N.
You all walk down the road, past the town hall, down the road, and you go through into the car park of Gumboland. It is completely empty.
Oh man, there's not gonna be any lines today.
Yep.
No, there will not be any lines. You go up to like the turnstiles, and they're all chained up. They've all got sort of like bits of chain across them, so then it can stop people going through.
I point at the chain and I turn it into chai.
Nice. Okay. All right, so you point it at the chain, and the machine that you are holding lets out a little beam, and a couple of seconds later, the chains become a slightly brown powder, which falls to the floor.
Perfect. I am a genius.
Can I lick the powder to see where it came from?
Sure, you lick the powder, and it is a nice, delicious sort of cinnamony thing. It tastes like Christmas.
Okay, so it came from Christmas.
Sure.
So it's Santa's gift. I didn't piss off Santa.
Yeah, he's forgiven you. Do you want to go into Gumboland?
Yeah, I mean, look, if there are evil people in this area, do you not think that they're hiding in the creepy abandoned theme park?
I don't see anything creepy here, mate. There's at least two of those rides are at least still operational.
I point at, like, a broken clown mascot and just don't say anything.
Ah, shit, you might be right.
You walk underneath the Gumboland sign. It is ramshackle. It's falling to bits. The plastic and the fiberglass have sort of crumbled over the years. And you go into sort of like the entrance area of the park. There is a carnival ride. It's all broken down. And towards your right-hand side, there is a large sort of ghost train ride. And on the other side, there is like a picnic area. And in front of you, there is a large roller coaster called the Gator, but it's kind of damaged. And the whole area is slightly flooded. There are sort of like islands of concrete, but large areas have been flooded. And it's very run down. And there's these horrible, terrifying-looking clown statues everywhere.
I actually have, like, I see a little sign that says, win $10 if you can come up with the next Jumboland jingle. And I kind of want to solicit everyone's opinions. Like, you think we can make, like, a Jumboland jingle?
You know it's pronounced Gumboland, right?
Yeah, Jumbo, Gumbo, it's the same thing. It's a G. It's how you pronounce GIF correctly.
No, please no, don't start.
So, seeing the gator sign, I'm reminded that we're in Louisiana.
Yeah.
And we're standing in, like, a decent amount of water.
Well, you're not actually standing in the water right now. You're all on, like, the bit before the water. You'd have to go through some of the water to get to, like, the Curse of the Dark Bayou or the Gator.
I'm gonna make an observation check
Go on.
for any gators in the water.
Good choice.
I got a 4.
There are no gators in the water. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
I feel like if God says that everything is fine, then it should be fine. God's never known for testing people.
I think Koala should go first.
And as you stand there, you see one of the robotic animatronic clowns slowly but surely turn its rusty head towards you.
Nope.
And you hear a voice come out of it.
Gumboland, Gumboland, Gumboland. Get in the mouth, get it in your hand. Gumboland.
Not quite like that, but I like that. I might use that as like a sort of theme tune for this place. The clown turns around to you and it goes,
Well, hi there! I'm Gumbo! Welcome to Gumboland!
Kill it! Kill it!
I shoot it.
can you roll for agility?
I got a 24.
Okay, you shoot the clown, and its head falls off, and it lands on the floor. And the head continues to talk.
You shouldn't be here!
I headbutt, like, the clown head, please?
So you headbutt the clown head, and it then sort of just rolls on the floor a little bit, and it goes,
You'll all die here!
Oh, fuck.
This is us leaving, right?
Koala, can you check if that thing is magic?
I wave my thermic sensor over it.
your thormic center is crackling.
Okay, I have a lighter finger, right?
Yep.
I light the head on fire.
Okay, you light the head on fire, and it begins to crackle, and it sort of melts there, and it stops talking.
Oh, thank God.
But your thormic sensor is still crackling.
Oh God, why?
As you stand there, slightly concerned by this terrifying voice, you hear the carnival machine nearby start piping up with this creepy music. And you hear the voice again.
Oh.
Welcome to Gumboland! I'm your friend, Gumbo the Clown! And I'm gonna kill you!
Okay. Actually, I still have my passive-aggressive parasol, don't I?
You do.
I open it at Gumbo,
You can't.
or whatever the trapped spirit of it is. It's in the carnival ride. I open it at the carnival ride. There's a target. I'm targeting it.
You open it at the carnival ride, and I'm going to start using a rule against you.
Oh, no.
Y'all have pissed me off this session, so I'm gonna be rude. Because it says that it hurts. It hurts. Oh shit! It says target. Fuck. It doesn't say human.
Yeah, it doesn't say human. It could be...
Fuck nuggets.
It could be anything.
Smeg. Bugger. All right, fine. You aim the passive aggressive parasol. Could you please? I'm gonna at least make you roll for luck here.
Okay. I got 15 in luck.
I'm gonna say you hear a strange whispering sound, and all the lights flicker off, and the carnival ride stops again. It slows down and stops, and everything goes quiet for a little while.
Why does it have to be vampires and creepy clowns?
Hey, Dr. Bankston.
Bengtson?
Look, I'm trying, but I need you to be patient with me.
Okay.
I had an idea.
Yeah.
How about you use that fancy thing you got, and we turn this into a Gumbo land?
Well, nerds never hurt anyone, I guess.
Well, if it's a giant land party, it's already underwater. It'll just fizzle itself out.
I don't really know where to point, though.
I'm gonna say that this can't work because it's far too large of a location to use this thing on.
I had considered doing that to the graveyard and turning it into a graveyard.
I might let that happen, but not yet. Let's not do that for the minute.
Well, actually, one thing, if you point it at the carnival ride, can you turn it into a carnival rid and, like, get rid of the carnival?
No, you can't.
What if he points it at the Curse of the Dark Bayou and it becomes the cure of the Dark Bayou?
I'll try
Yeah,
that.
okay.
I want to see what happens.
Alright,
Turns into a hospital, potentially.
okay. You point the machine at...
Blackberry.
You point the BlackBerry at the Curse of the Dark Bayou. You input the new name into it, and you hold it there for quite some time. And I want you to roll for focus, please.
Okay, come on. 13?
Okay, I'm going to say, as you point the machine at the Curse of the Dark Bayou and the beam comes out, you start to see a shimmering around the Curse of the Dark Bayou. I think this item might be a little bit big.
Yeah, okay.
You see energy flickering and clicking around the Curse of the Dark Bayou, and very shortly afterwards, the whole building collapses, and parts of it disappear.
Oops.
Oops! Whoops!
I mean, hey, people can hire me for cheap demolition jobs, I guess.
You see inside the Curse of the Dark Bayou, there are pieces of brick that weren't originally there, And there is now a sign for Cure of the Dark Bayou, like half like wedged in with the Curse of the Dark Bayou sign.
It's a hospital sign, right?
And it's a hospital, yeah. You've sort of like managed to half conjure a hospital, so now mixed in with
Did we manage to conjure a pot with pills?
a pot of pills.
The pot of the hospital that has pills in it.
I wouldn't say so, no. I mean, you only collected like the actual hospital itself, like the building. Parts of it have sort of merged with like the metal. It's kind of weird looking. You know, the ride cars, some of them have merged with the hospital beds. It's really quite a twisted, strange looking scene.
I think we made it even creepier, guys.
Yeah, you did. Just a bit. It has been basically warped and confused to the point where anything that you would have been able to find in there is gone.
Did someone say something about not attracting attention?
I don't think we've attracted attention. This place hasn't been open for years.
Yeah, but I feel like turning a half a building into half a hospital is maybe hard to hide.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to lie, but
Well,
like,
based off of the crime that Mason committed yesterday, I think they would believe that the Lafayettes can do pretty much anything now.
yeah, this is true. Maybe it was Mason.
We'll just blame Mason, yeah.
You're now all standing in front of the wreckage of the Curse of the Dark Bayou, and you hear the voice again.
I don't like what you just did.
And you hear a clanking sound from behind you. In fact, several clanking sounds.
I need a baseball bat so I can smash clown heads.
I don't want to look behind me. Annabelle, what do you see? I can't look.
I look.
You look. Okay. So behind you are clanking several sort of animatronic clowns. They are ramshackle, bits of them are falling off, bits of plastic are hanging out, they look rusty, they look gross. The water that's gotten into them is sloshing out all over the floor. It looks kind of like they're bleeding all over the place with like this dark, muddy blood, and they are coming towards you.
Are there any sharp implements nearby?
I would say you could probably pick up some, like, a piece of timber from the destroyed hospital/fairground ride.
Yeah, no, I'll grab like a
2x4.
you know, one of those an IV hanger from the hospital.
You grab an IV hanger, you have to sort of like wrestle it from like a piece of like prop scenery.
Yeah.
But then you pull it out. You are now ready to fight these things with this IV drip.
Yeah.
Koala, what are you doing?
Exactly how many things are behind me?
There are 4 of them, and they are closing quickly.
And what do they look like?
They look like clowns. Really creepy clowns. As they get closer, you feel like things are getting colder. Like, there's definitely a cold presence here.
Okay. I've already used my passive-aggressive parasol once. I don't think it's going to work on all 4 of them at once.
Nope.
And break the combat encounter that we're clearly supposed to do. So I want to use the most potent weapon I have and use my head.
Okay, so I'm going to get you all to roll for agility so we can go to this combat encounter.
15.
I got a 17.
Okay, 17, 15,
I only got a 9.
and Annabelle got a 9. So I'm going to roll for the other boys. So, first person will be Mr. Koala Jackson. What do you want to do?
I want to use my head. Want to bash him.
Okay, so you go up. Can you reroll for strength?
18.
You hit this thing for... could you roll 1d6, please?
I got a 3.
You got a 3. Okay, so you take 3 damage off this thing. So you smash its face slightly. Martin, next.
Alright, I'm gonna smash the nearest one over the head with my IV hanger.
Okay, could you please roll for strength?
12.
Roll 1d4.
1d4 coming up. It's a 3.
Okay, you smack it around the head, and like with the other one, you could you roll for luck, please?
Ooh, I spent a point in luck when I leveled up.
Yeah, you did.
So yes, 11.
Okay, so your smack causes the arm of this robot to fall off.
New weapon. I trade my IV hanger for the arm.
By all means, that's fine by me. One of the animatronics is going to go now, and it's the one next to Koala, and it grabs you, Koala.
Where does it grab me?
It like grabs you like Yoda clinging onto your front.
Okay.
It like jumps up and grapples you, and it wraps its arms around you. Could you please roll for agility?
Yeah, that's an 8.
Yep, it grabs you and it squeezes you, and it starts to like smack you on the back with one of its arms.
I give it a little kiss on the forehead.
By all means, that's fine. Yeah, you're giving it a kiss. It's hurting you though.
It's not any different from any other romantic relationship I've had previously.
It's going to hit you for 1 damage. So next person in the go is the other robot, and that other robot is going to attack Martin.
Uh-oh.
And it's going to take a swing for you with its other arm. Could you please roll for agility?
Yes, I rolled a 2.
It clonks you around the face.
Ow!
And that's going to be 2 damage
Ouch.
to your face.
Well, I don't have a lot of max health. So
No, you
that
don't.
works.
That's not good for you. And the next person who goes will be Annabelle.
I'm gonna fire at the one going after Martin, because he's not gonna live super long.
Okay, then roll for agility.
Don't shoot me!
I got. Well, I mean, it's bad for me, but that's a 12.
That's a 12. Okay, I'm going to roll for the thing. That's 22. So what I'm going to say happens here is that you completely miss him. And because it was such a good agility roll, I'm going to say it flips backwards and kicks Martin as it does it. So Martin, you are going to have to roll for agility to avoid this kick.
Okay.
And you're going to have to get more than 22.
That's a 0, so...
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it?
Kick in the nuts.
This Gumbo is going to kick you right in the nuts.
Oof.
6 damage.
All
That
right.
is a nutcracker of a smack.
Is it my turn to get revenge yet?
No, the next turn is the other Gumbo clown. That other Gumbo clown is going to charge Annabelle. It rolled a 16. Can you try and roll more than that, Annabelle, to get out of the way?
No, because I got a 10.
Okay, so it knocks into you and it pins you down, and it's going to attack you. It's going to smack you. Holy crap. It rolled a 21.
Oh!
We're getting
what?
owned.
5 damage, Annabelle.
What did I do to you today, except say horrible things?
This is my revenge. This is God's revenge. God's terrible clown-driven revenge.
The dice have spoken.
The dice have spoken, and it has you wanting. It is now Koala's turn. Koala, what are you going to do?
So what's my tactical situation? Where are my friends? Where's my enemies? Give me the full lowdown.
So one of the enemies is bear hugging you still.
Okay.
It's like got its arms around your shoulders, and it's
It's kind of
got...
like a baby Bjorn, like clinging to my front, and I'm just kind of...
Yeah, pretty much like a little baby, little clown baby, little scary robot clown baby. One is pinning Annabelle down and sort of leaking like river juice all over her face, and the other one is attacking Martin.
There were 4.
There were 4. Where is the other one?
I blew him up.
What?
I blew him up. Remember, I did the giant, the headbutt. It was really good.
No. That was another one. I don't think I've done the other one's turn, have I?
No.
You haven't.
No, you did the other
Oh.
one. It moved. It was moved by my headbutt to death.
I will allow this. I will allow this based on my failure to do the 4th one's turn. I'll say that one was moving towards you, Koala. I will allow you this brief respite from the pain that is soon to come. Your go. Your move, sir.
According to this, I've got my phone, I've got my family sensor, I've got my lighter finger, I've got my password, Grace and Parasol.
Yep.
I've got something clinging onto me. There's someone linking onto Annabelle.
Yep.
And Bankston is in a bad place.
He is lying on the floor, kicked in the nuts, I imagine.
All right. Do I still have my knife?
Your machete?
Yeah.
Of course you do. You're Australian.
Awesome. So I want to hack the giant thing that's attacking my fleshy, squishy doctor friend who cared about me very much in the hospital.
You can't do that right now because it's holding onto your shoulders and your arms. So you have to roll for strength to get it off.
Oh, so like it isn't like sort of like I can comfortably move and walk with this thing.
No, you are. It is holding you.
Let me roll for strength then. That's 23.
Okay. So you.
I want to flex so hard that its arms pop off.
Okay. All right. So you roll 23. So you flex, and your powerful flex causes the robot's arms to pop off, and it falls to the floor and is sort of trying to get up off of its legs. It's sort of trying to turn around so it can just like kick you. What do you want to do?
I want to crush its face with my boot. Sorry, Martin. I just have to finish this thing off right now.
Roll for strength, please.
That's a 12.
Okay,
Significantly less impressive.
significantly less impressive. You kick this thing's head. It doesn't quite come off, but you're going to cause it 1d5 damage.
1.
Okay, you don't really do much damage to it. And it's now Martin's go. What is Martin going to do?
So as I'm laying there, writhing on the floor, my eyes fall onto the arm that I ripped off of the other clown, where I picked up.
Yep.
And a light bulb goes off in my head. And I pull out the amazing letter remover again,
Oh, no.
and I turn it into an AR.
You turn it into a what?
An AR.
An AR.
What's an AR?
An assault rifle.
An assault rifle. This is a common abbreviation.
So
He isn't
what
making this
are you
up.
turning from what into an AR?
An arm into an AR. This
Fine.
Yeah. Look, this item is
Fine.
extremely niche. This is hard to find.
Yes. All right, fine. Okay. You hold it down, and you see the area around it shimmer, and the arm turns into a assault rifle.
Perfect. Say hello to my little friend. And I shoot him in the face.
Roll for agility.
And I hope that I don't shoot my teammates. That's a 13.
All right. You pepper this thing with bullets. Could you please roll 1d10 plus 5 damage?
D10 plus 5. Oh, let's just roll a D10. There. 14.
Holy shit. Okay. You shoot at the offending nut-kicking robot, and you turn it into scrap metal.
Ow, my balls.
So now it is the kicky robot on the floor in front of Koala's turn, and it is going to roll for strength. It rolls a 21. It is going to grab Koala, and it's going to flip him over. So it grabs you and flips you over onto the floor. So you're now on the floor with the robot, and it is trying to sort of climb itself towards you.
I don't like this at all.
No, you don't like this at all. It is now Annabelle's go. You're being pinned down right now.
I'm gonna try to fire point blank at it.
Okay, so I'm going to say you get a reduction of 7 to your roll because you are being held down, so you have to sort of like rotate your hand in a weird way.
All right. That makes that an 11.
Is that 11? Okay, so I'm going to say that you managed to hit it in the arm, and it rears back and allows you to sort of escape from underneath it. But then it's its go, so it is going to then try and make a swipe for you. Could you please roll for agility?
Oh, that's a 5, but that's my critical failure.
That is your critical failure. Okay, it's going to take a smack for you, but because it was a critical failure, it is going to be a little bit more aggressive than that.
It takes a smack at her and it calls her a mean name.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to make you feel sad. It's going to say,
You're a poopy head.
and then it hits you for 9 damage.
Jesus.
Actually, I'm going to make this even worse. The smack sends you straight into the water. So you are now treading water.
Don't tread gators.
So you're now there. I'm going to now roll for the final one, which is going to attack Koala again. Koala, could you please roll for agility?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for agility. That's what I'm gonna do. That's a 17.
Okay, you avoid it. So it's your go again now, Koala.
So can you lay out the full spectrum of what I'm looking at again?
Okay, so you are on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
There is one standing above you, and there is one sort of crawling to your side. Over near Martin. Martin was on his own. There is a scrappy pile of dead clown on the floor. And Annabelle is currently treading water in the flooded area nearby.
I want to try to pull Annabelle out of the water because I think we need her combat skills desperately.
You are too far from the water to do that right now.
I want to run to the water then.
You would have to run to the water for your turn. So could you roll agility, and based on that, I will see whether or not you get there fast enough to help her.
6.
Yeah, you ain't getting there fast enough. You are you get to the edge of the water where she is, but you ain't going to be able to pull her out this turn. So now it is the one that's on the floor's turn, and it starts crawling towards you, but it does not manage to get to you. It's sort of just crawling on the floor towards you. It's about halfway towards you now. Martin, your go.
I want to attack the one that knocked Annabelle into the water.
Okay.
But, of course, I emptied my entire AR magazine into this thing, and I don't know how to reload a fucking assault rifle. So I'm going to smack this thing over the head with the gun. Like, just smack it.
You run up to it. Could you roll for strength, please?
3.
Okay, you smack it. and it turns around.
Oh, my confidence lost.
You roll 1d2 damage for that one.
D2. Okay.
Yep, flip a coin.
Yeah. I flipped a 1.
Okay, you smack it, it is still looking perfectly fine. And that one grabs you by the neck. And it's going to roll for strength.
Oh, are you kidding me?
24.
That's a critical hit for that.
These guys are killing you guys. This is terrible. It is going to cause you... Okay, it causes you 1 damage, but you are now sort of being hanged by your neck, so you are starting to choke, and it is crushing your windpipe at the minute. The other one runs up to Koala, and it tries to take another smack at him. It rolls a 10. Could you roll for agility, please, Koala?
6.
It hits you for 1d5. It hits you for 5 damage.
I didn't realize that Sean took such pleasures in combat.
Oh, you should have known who Neo was, shouldn't you? So, Koala, it's your turn now.
All right. I want to help Annabelle out of the water.
Okay, could you roll for strength, please?
22.
You pull her up like she's nothing.
I want to throw her out of the water so high that she has a chance to shoot in midair. Like she gets a little bit of hang time.
I'm going to allow this. Before you get out of the water, Annabelle, is there anything you want to do in there? Because, it's technically your turn. I think I've not been through your turn yet, so is there anything you want to do whilst you're in there? I can't imagine you want to do much.
I'm going to yell at Martin and scream, "Roots! Roots! Turn them into roots!"
And so Koala picks you up and flings you out of the water as you do that. And you're now sort of kind of in bullet time slow motion, kind of like that popular film when Neo's in it. You are now able to take a shot. I'm going to give you this extra shot time, Annabelle.
That's a 12.
I'm going to say that hits one of them, and you're going to cause 1d4 damage.
For a gun?
Yeah, because it wasn't a very good hit.
You're not a very good hit.
Wow.
I'm going to die. It's 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, so you hit this thing, and you shoot its other arm off. You shoot one of its arms off, and it's just sort of taken aback by this hit. And then you land, kind of like a superhero pose.
Yeah.
Whose go is it now? It is it's the robot on the floor that's trying to climb towards Koala. It has now got to you, Koala, and it's going to take another swipe at your feet.
I got a natural 20.
Okay, so you get a natural 20 in agility. So it swipes at your feet, and somehow the action of its pistons trying to hit your feet cause it to swing itself into the water, and it fizzles and electrocutes and drowns in the water.
Yay!
There's now only one left, I think?
Yeah, that's strangling me.
Yeah, there's one left that's strangling you. It's Martin's turn now, so what are you going to do, Martin?
I feel like, in character, I'm probably just mostly hanging by my neck and kicking and
Yep.
choking.
You're not going to get a chance to turn it into a root, I guess.
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Do you want to roll for focus to see if you can?
Okay, let's try it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I did get a 22, so I guess I reach into my pockets while I'm being strangled.
Okay, do you want to say a cool one-liner?
Finally, we got to the root of the problem.
And on that bombshell, you turn the clown into a tiny root that is in the shape of a clown, and it lands on the floor, and you hit the ground, and you hold your neck as it sort of gets used to being able to breathe air again. And the three of you are standing in a clownless theme park to explore. And we're going to call that the end of this session. See you later. Bye. The O.M.E.N podcast is powered by Ellipsis RPG, the accessible donationware rule set. Now available on itch.io. If you like what you're hearing, please rate us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast. You can tweet to us at the hashtag OMENcast, that's O-M-E-N cast, and who knows, you might get a special mention in one of the episodes from us. Thank you for listening, and remember, stay vigilant. You never know what's out there.
Hi there. The show you just listened to is a member of the Necropodicon Podcast Network. Head over to necropodicon.com to find tons of other shows you'll love. While you're there, check out the cast and crew profiles and fan art galleries.